Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in Statesville, North Carolina. I am very excited to introduce for the first time a stunning miniature English Labradoodle boy we have for sale. It's a mouthful. This is Riley. He is Mr. Black of Annie and Apollo's litter. He was born August 22nd, and so he's already had hundreds of hours of training. This is the first time we've listed him for sale. His personality is very easy to tell. His Recherche score is 6.88. 6 being that he is dependent, but he's not extremely dependent. He is dependent though. He loves to give kisses. He loves belly rubs. I have to ignore him right now because he will just roll over and he just loves to give kisses. He's so sweet and affectionate. His tail is always wagging, but he isn't a puppy that's super needy or dependent. He can handle being by himself. He can be content, self-entertained. He will run around and play. He doesn't have to be by your side and follow you from room to room. Now, on the activity scale, he is an 8 out of 10. Now, English Labradoodles are much calmer than American Labradoodles. The reason we chose to breed English Goldens is because they have 1/3 the energy level of an American. But he is in his litter, he is outgoing, he is playful, he is not a lump on the log, he does have energy, he will run around and play. And he's very confident, which is a weakness of English Labs. He's confident, he's not afraid, he's not timid or shy. He is a puppy that's confident. Size-wise, we're estimating him to be about 30 to 50 pounds. It's always difficult to judge the size of an English Labradoodle just because his mom is 65 pounds, his dad is only 15 pounds. So we're estimating him to be around that size. He is stunning. This is the first time we've used Apollo for our English Labs, and it will not be the last. We love the look of him. They have both colors. They have the red and the white in their coats. You can see both parents. Obviously the red is the dominant, but he does have both, and I love the look. This is just a beautiful look. He's absolutely stunning, and we're so excited. We're gonna be keeping some females from this litter and using them in our breeding program because they're so beautiful. I love you too. Annie's pups are able to go home after graduating canine college, which is training till 16 weeks of age. That's December 12th. Or after graduating master's program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is January 9th, or doggy doctor, training till 6 months of age, which is February 22nd. Now we're very flexible with those dates. We know the holidays fall all between those dates. If you want to get them between those training programs, you can do that. We prorate the price so you can get them at the date that works best for you. If you scroll down, you're gonna see the pictures of the parents, Annie and Apollo. You click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. We talk about their health clearances, their personalities, their pedigrees. There's 2 things that make us different from any other Labradoodle breeder in the world. The first thing is the quality of our parents. All of our parents come from generations of health clearances and show champions. In fact, Apollo was imported in from Europe. So these aren't the America's healthiest English Labs and Poodles. This is the world's healthiest. The second thing that makes us different is that we train every one of our puppies. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show off Riley in training. If you don't like that name, by the way, you can change it. We just started calling him that. We're gonna show him off in training, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love to pull, love to tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all of these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. and we train them. They cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Riley. Again, this is Mr. Black of Annie and Apollo's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.